Yes, hey everybody, how you doing? This is Robbie at Beefy Buck RC Reviews. Got a package in today. Yay! We like packages. And this, as you can see, is from Amazon. Guess who it might be from? I'm guessing it's Rlaarlo. Did I say that right? I hope I'm saying it right. Rlaarlo. That sounds like a fun way to say it. I'm going to get this opened up and we're going to check it out. Wow. This is pretty cute right here. Is it small? You guys take a look at that. At that little thing. Now, of course, you know, the wheels are hidden inside the box here. Let me further continue to get this out of the box so you guys can see. Be back with you in just a second. Here, but there's not a lot on the box to look at. Four-wheel drive. This is a four-wheel drive car. 2.4 gigahertz controller. I get the one with the blue foam around the steering wheel. This is factory assembled. I believe this, guys, is going to be if you're expecting a like full-out hobby grade truck, like this Durotrex I have here from way back, which is considered hobby grade. It's just a step below that. These here are entry-level hobby grade. This right here is a full-level hobby grade, and but yeah, it's the same scale, and this might be great for the young kids and adults too. You know, I'm excited about this, seeing what it's all about. Let's put this back up here, and yeah, we'll tear this box open. Okay, here it is. What do you guys think? This is my hand right here. This is the truck. Let's get the big brother to this truck down here for a second, just to show you the size difference. This is the 1/16 scale Rlaarlo that I got sent earlier this year. Close in size, but the 1/16 is definitely bigger. This right here is really fun size. I like the size of this. Very compact. We got my gizmo vine. Oh, look at that. That is pretty darn close. Matter of fact, maybe we'll do a shootout between the gizmo vine here and the Rlaarlo later on in a few other videos down the road. Okay, guys, enough comparing. Okay, let's get back onto the Rlaarlo here. This is what we came to talk about. First off, the tires feel much more compliant than the 1/16 tires. You know, there's no foam in it or anything like that, so it's just a cushion of air inside. Nice knobbies. Real thick bumper here. I see that it's got LED lights here on the top. It's got LED lights over here on the bumper. It's got some Nerf bars here on both sides. Really sporty wheels. I like the wheels on this thing. It does have a wheelie bar, but when you go backwards in reverse and then go forward, it'll probably put it into a wheelie if you want it to be. You can see the car is a little bouncy. I would love to see Rlaarlo put oil-filled shocks even in these little cars, just to show you the difference. Here's an oil-filled car. That's 1/18 scale. You can see how planted that is. That would be awesome if Rlaarlo could put some little 1/18 oil-filled shocks in their vehicles, and also in their 1/16 size vehicle, that would be great. But this isn't bad. At this weight, you know, it being a little bit, it's not overly springy, but it is definitely springy. As you can see inside here, guys, I noticed there is two. You got a driver, a pilot, and a co-pilot right there in the inside. That's a nice touch, especially in such a small package here, to get the drivers in. That's awesome. Very, very beefy control arms. Very beefy chassis, very thick plastic. I like to see that. And yeah, alright, we're just going to take the body clips off. I don't want this to be a long video, guys, because I'd like to be able to get to run and drive it tonight. So I'm going to try to charge up the batteries on my hobby grade charger. Okay, let's get this body off. Whoops, we got to remember there's a tether there. We do have headlights. Rlaarlo says that this is a 60 amp ESC. That's really good if that's the case. It does have a 3-wire servo, which is awesome. And, you know, you do have all these light pickups right here, so if you ever, you know, lose your lights, you can always get more lights and plug them back in. So that's a nice touch. You got Dean's plug, which is really cool. We'll take that sticker off. Got a heatsink, 380 size brushed motor. This is a water or splash resistant vehicle, so it's IPX, I believe it's IPX 4 rated, so it's quite waterproof or splash proof. Okay, it's got that sliding mechanism right here, so that will keep your battery in. They do give you another battery right here. They give you this battery as well. This is a 850 milliamp hour LiPo battery. I heard that this was supposed to be 25 or 35C. I don't see it on the battery. You do have like a little hexagon drive shaft there. It's metal. Plastic dog bones. Nice, really thick shock towers and body posts. I really like the clean design of this, Rlaarlo. You guys did a fantastic job. I love these wheels. The diffs front and rear are metal and powder coated. The wheels everywhere around has the ball bearings, so you don't have to worry about bushings or replacing bushings, but you know, you do have ball bearings all the way around, so that's a good thing. Just, the shocks are adjustable. As you can see, this one right here I got threaded down and for more tension, and this other shock right here is the way it came. One thing I do notice about the inside of the bodies of this car, guys, they do have this insert right here. That's to hold your drivers, and they also have this little bracing system throughout the chassis, throughout the body shell, and really makes it feel really rugged. Not like your typical Lexan body, but it makes it feel very rigid, like it's gonna hold up very well. So power switch right here for your ESC, and that's about it. Let's see what you get in the bag here. You get the other battery, you get a USB charger, and they do also give you a wheel nut wrench and a screwdriver. So that's really cool, and some extra body clips, and these are the body clips with the little black fasteners on them, so they're easy to put on and take off. That's awesome. Thank you, Rlaarlo. And so I'm gonna turn back the camera on to me for a second. We are gonna give this a charge, and we'll see if we can get this tested tonight. I'd love to see what this can do. We'll do a speedo test, and we'll just do a typical bash with this. And oh, one last thing right here, guys, we did not check out. We do have the controller here, which is the same thing as the other Rlaarlo controllers. Basically tells you on this diagram you know what the functions are. You do have throttle trim, steering rate, steering trim, auto reverse, and steering reverse, and your power button. And you know something, the steering right here seems not quite as light as the 1/14 scale buggy, so maybe that'll help in controlling this and maintaining a straight line. There's just a little bit more resistance than the previous one. Oh yeah, this is really light, and this one has more of more spring tension. So that should be a good thing, you know, a plus. I like the way that feels. And so that is the unboxing of the Rlaarlo 1/18 scale monster truck, desert truck. Really like the scaleness of this. We're gonna put it back together, get these batteries charged up, and we will give it a rip in the backyard, guys. Thank you for watching. Hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we have the GPS on the truck right here. We have the Insta360 on the truck, and we are ready to roll and do a top speed test. And then we're just gonna go and bash just around my backyard here and see how this thing does. Okay, much better. We got 14.7 miles an hour. So that must have been going on with my GPS. the grass pretty good. The camera doesn't want to stay on. Let's see what we get now. Got 15.4 miles an hour that time. Alright, we're back inside. So what are my final thoughts on the Rlaarlo 1/18 scale desert truck? Well, I love the looks of it. I think the looks, they've got the look pinned. The speed, as far as the speed, top speed goes, I was expecting a little bit more out of this. But, you know, it is an entry-level hobby grade car. My white car up there, it's a nickel metal hydrate, dry battery, and that does 18-19 miles an hour with a 380 motor, and it's an old car. And this has a 380 motor as well, and you know, you saw the speeds like 14, close to 15 miles an hour. You know, it's enough to keep you interested, but the thing that is not is the steering. To keep this thing in a straight line is horrible. You know, if you wanted to go and take jumps with your kids or whatnot, or they wanted to take a jump, to line this up with a jump, it is absolutely, it's wicked difficult. And so to me, that's frustrating. I know when my kids were little and we had bought cheap RC cars, and if they weaved back and forth, and you couldn't trim them out. It made them very frustrated. They didn't want to drive it. So this right here is the same issue. Very hard to trim, very hard to keep in a straight line. Even with the steering rates turned all the way down, it totally was very hard to control. One little input with the steering wheel and the thing was off track. So that right there for this truck is what makes me frustrated with it. So bear in mind, if you get this and you're just playing out in the open, it'll be more than fun for a little kid. But if the kid wants to do what you do and then line up with, to take jumps and stuff like that, it is going to be a nightmare. So Rlaarlo, you get a cool truck. I think everything on this truck looks good. I did have an issue with the shock cap coming off, and that wasn't an issue. I just threaded it back on. This thing is built really tough. I had some collisions with the sidewalk curb many times, full speed, and there is no worse for wear. I mean, you can see there is some wear underneath there, but nothing is broken, not even the control arm. I mean, it took those impacts like a champ. It's a good truck. The steering stinks, and that's pretty much how I'm going to put it. Very hard to keep it in a straight line. You guys can still go out and purchase this. If you guys are going to drive this outside in an open area and not aim it for anything, you'll have fun with this car. But this is Robbie, a Bang for Your Buck RC Reviews. Thank you for watching. Have a nice night.